The first play I would recommend is a play called Albion by Chris Thompson. It's an exploration of what happens when a far-right political group embraces all sorts of diversity in order to bolster its claims about being the people who represent society. And I found it very hard-hitting. I thought it engaged with difficult subjects very well and is also lots of fun and has lots of karaoke in it, which I think is the best way to do theatre. My second recommendation is a play called Last Christmas by Matthew Bulgo. It's a really affecting monologue about the value of family and understanding, set around a man coming home to see his mother at Christmas. And it's a very simple story, but I loved it. I went to see it 3 times when it was on and I cried every single time. So if you want to know a little bit about being out of love but searching for hope in South Wales, that's the play for you. My third recommendation is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. It was amazing to find this text written by a young woman 200 years ago in a time where the world seemed very uncertain, but at the same time mankind's ability to influence the world had grown greater. There were massive scientific advances and people didn't really know what the future was going to be, and to see this person, this young woman, fuse all of that into this amazingly compelling and haunting narrative that talks really evocatively and viscerally about mankind's responsibility to others and itself was one of the most profound moments of my life, and I would definitely recommend you read it. My fourth recommendation is The Big Sleep by Raymond Chandler. Raymond Chandler is one of my favourite writers. He's from South East London as well, and he is one of the most famous proponents of the noir genre, which I came to love through film, but going back and looking at his book, his ability to handle style and tell a really compelling, fast-paced story makes reading his books a real joy, and The Big Sleep in particular is such a brilliant evocation of what it means to be someone, as Raymond Chandler puts it, in a world but not of it. My final recommendation is Jack Thorne's play 2nd of May 1997. It's a triptych, so 3 different stories about 3 groups of people awaiting the result of an election in Britain. It was one of the most monumental ones in recent history, the first election of Tony Blair, and what that means to 3 different people of 3 different ages and 3 different political groups.